Scuba Diving. I am Steve Amber and I'm Barbara Klein with Exploration in VOA Special English. Today we explore the clear blue waters around the islands of the Bahamas to learn about the exciting sport of scuba diving. The word scuba stands for self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. Know how to dive often up an underwater world of coral, fish, and other creatures. Join us, we learn the basic of diving, talk to an expert, and say hello to Aksar. Swimming in clear blue water as you look at small, brightly corn fish and the starking shapes on coral organisms. The underwater world is called expert for and sound you're breathing. When you breathe out, you see many shining are bulls floating toward the surface of the water. Scuba divers breathe with the help to regulator which brings air to mouth when they inhale. The regulation attached on air tank the is placed on the driver back. There is extra regulator chill and aqueous switch in case of emergency situation. The driver also wear a obtuse control drive to control how much they put on sick a pressure. Giga style dips how much air is left in the air tank, or a deep computer can calculate how much air is left while a driver safe and delay time or she can stay underwater. Driver Divers wear scuba fins on touchpad to help them move easily and quick to and water. Many divers also wear a wetsuit in order to stay warm underwater. To learn how to use all of the equipment, it helps to go to deep school. Becoming a chartered diver requires taking their seal of lesson. New diver must learn about the physics and safety of diving and the most first diving skill first. I'm a school's water are and then on actual beginner dive several organization of official diving certification. Scuba diving for fun first become possible with the development of the aquarium by Jesuit Costello and Emil Gagna in the early 1940s. In the United States, article in popular magazine about costume and his underwater exploration methods helped bring attention to scuba diving. Become up in cause the equipment diving did not become available sport well years later. Taking diving class and become certificate import for knowing how depth safety. Example, you need know how to fight regulation back your mouth in underwater, and you need to how to clear you mask with water. There are many other safety issue and costs consider when diving. For example, when going to deep in the water, diver for inclusion refresher his of her is. For safety ration of driver must measure the egg of the her dive based on depth so as not to exceed safe amount of nitrogen observation. When divers rise to return to the water, they must stop and at certain days weigh the head pressure ideal the time left the body before the example in driver rest to pressure or can become example will with decome sickness also known as the bath. Another important aspect to diving is having a buddy system. By having diving partner, you can watch over one another and help each other if there is a leakage. Kid of coral cause pain, hurting, falling into and travel out also could be good sharp pitch on coral. Hormone same head like stone but is called before valid organism. It can be taken referred to of the not or the prefer beautiful coral reef system refer most than with the care. Tito Baldwin, I think everyone takes a different example away from diving. I think what they love about diving could be the color of the ones called pleasure. I could be one on things everyone is different. That was Tito Baldwin, a research diver from the Bahamas who has been diving for almost 30 years. He has done everything from diving to explore underwater shipwreck to dives 80 meters deep. It makes no surprise you can know favorite place and wall to drift. Tito Baldwin. Anywhere is the Bahamas become the Bahamas in probably that most beautiful water. The further zone you get away from civilization. Post-grown down to the palm case, hog tea, little indigo in by humus. It's just vibrant, olive, colorful, fish everywhere. You get some pretty good action diving. You got wells. You got good tunnels and caverns. They're because everything you call possibility image. We went on strike the Tito Baldwin in area of Bahamas killed the Equus. Back on the boat, we asked Tito Baldwin more about the safety of diving with sharks. Tito Baldwin, when you get the water with shark, people are automatically scared because the sinuous, the unseen, all this crazy move. But sharks are just like every other animals in the water. They are physical human beings. We were 2 feet away from 5 foot shark, and they were just keep gliding around us like everything else in the water. The group were close to us, the track were close to you to allow the vehicles through the can of curious and the armor open to the in Australia, divers can explore many interesting areas, including the Great Barrier Reef Lakes Coral Reef System, the world, measuring over 1,000 kilometers, gets also in Australia. Scuba diving, any of these places and accidentally experience the popular activity, allow people to see and experience an exciting underwater world in a way. The program was written and produced by Diana Demark. I am Steve Amber, and I am Barbara Klein. To see picture of a dive in the Bahamas, visit our website vospecialenglish.com. Join us again next week for exploration in VOS Special English.